Before you begin this mobile app publishing process that you're about to go through, it is very important that you have the tools and the files that are used in the project. If you'll go to the course downloads page, if you haven't already done this, if you'll go to the course downloads page, you'll see some very specific instructions that you need to follow. And I'm just going to show you briefly the kind of results you should expect to get from following these instructions. First of all, it's very important, before we talk about these files here, it's very important that you know whether or not you have a 32-bit or a 64-bit computer, as this note here states. If you'll watch this video here, it will explain to you how you find out what type of processor and operating system your computer is running. After you know this information, you are able to make the right choices as to what software you download and install. So for 7-Zip, for example, which is a very handy tool when it comes to zipping and unzipping software or files, pick the one, either 64-bit or 32-bit, that is appropriate for your machine. For the majority of you, I am assuming that 64-bit will be the version that you will need. And when you download it to your downloads folder on your computer, this is the file that you will see. Double-click it to begin the installation process. I've already got it installed, so I'm going to close. But it's very quick and will be very helpful later. Next, you'll need to download the Android Developer Tools files. Now this is a very large set of files, and this download will take several minutes. I'm just going to take you to the page where you will run this download. Click on the link and it'll go to the Android SDK download page, and this is the button you want. Download the SDK ADT bundle for Windows. Click on this link, read the terms and conditions, select the box that says I have read and agree with the above terms and conditions, and then you select either the 32-bit or the 64-bit version. If you download the 64-bit version, this is the file you will see when you are done about 4 or 5 minutes later. One more thing, going back to the course downloads page, go down here to the download resources, and under there download the section 1 resources zip file. When you're done downloading that, this is what you will see as the section 1 resources.zip file. We will unzip these in the next step of the project. It would be very handy if 7-Zip was already installed. Another thing that would be very handy, so that you will see the same environment that is displayed in all of the demonstrations, is if you go to the Google Chrome download page and download and install Google Chrome on your computer, if you don't already have it. Obviously, if you already have it, you're good. But all of the demonstrations are done using Google Chrome, and your environment will look more like the demonstration environment if you're using Google Chrome. Once you do all these things, you are ready to move on to the next step of the process.